with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a meditation every day of the year. Today, our guest meditator is Chris Cuciurean. He comes to us bringing rainbow energy healing, and we love Chris's work here at Enlightened World Network. Chris, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, Ruth. Looking forward to it.
So you may start whenever you are ready.
Okay. All right. We'll begin our meditation shortly. The theme of this meditation today, very simple, straightforward meditation. It's called Let God In. So really just allowing us to bring in God, Goddess, Source, all that is divine into our meditation to help us to become aware of how we can open up to letting that divine essence into all of our waking hours throughout the day. So that's what the meditation theme is today. And I invite all of the listeners to just become relaxed, open body posture. If you're sitting upright, palms up, just to allow this beautiful energy in from the universe, divine energy in from the universe, allowing the spine to be straight. Body posture can be open at the legs rather than crossing the legs. We could be sitting cross-legged with the sits bones pushing down into the earth, or we can just actually be sitting up on a chair, feet rooting down into Mother Earth, and just allowing a beautiful top-down flow of energy, a beautiful incoming flow of energy from universe, and just moving into a deeply relaxed state. So as we move inwards, we start to become more and more relaxed. We begin our meditation with prayer and intention. Our intention today is to connect to you, Creator and Source, all that is divine, all that is eternal, all that is safe, all that is real. Heavenly Creator, God, Goddess, Source, we seek to let you in today. We allow ourselves to be blanketed gently in a beautifully, divinely sent healing energy. We invoke beautiful blessings, divinely orchestrated and willed according to you, Creator, of rainbow energy healing. This beautiful cosmic spectrum of rainbow light gently envelops us so that we become more and more relaxed. We move inward in our awareness, allowing myself to drift away from outer circumstances, about the concerns and worries of the day, and just allowing myself to move inward. And I allow each shade of the color of this beautiful rainbow into my awareness. I can allow each color in one color at a time, or I can simply allow a beautiful fusion of color to pour into my heart center, into my third eye, and into my mind's eye, into the crown of my head and through my body, into my hands, through my arms, down my torso, down my legs, and out my feet. I can allow colors or color to move up from the earth and up through my body and out through my crown, out through my eyes and face, and the beautiful feelings of gentle peace and joyfulness and inner calm and tranquility that I begin to feel as this energy moves throughout my body. It is divinely sent by the highest source through all means and methods into my awareness, into my body, and all elements of my nature. Heavenly Creator, thank you for allowing me to experience letting you in into all aspects of my being today. And so it shall be in this meditation throughout and beyond. And this shall be so. And so just breathing gently, breathing deeply, allowing myself to sink inwards more deeper and deeper into my inner awareness, my inner being, the calm and stillness within my heart, the calm and stillness of a mind with open space for creativity. When I notice thoughts passing through my mind, I just let them go, like watching a signpost go by on the road as I'm driving down a path. Thought after thought after thought. I just let these thoughts be what they are, allow them to communicate what they communicate into my awareness, and let them go. And as I continue breathing deeply and calmly, moving more and more inwards, deeper and deeper with every breath, I now recognize a beautiful space within my being, a beautiful space between the thoughts in my mind's awareness, a beautiful space in my inner cellular level of my physical being, a place where I can let God in. I allow myself to let God in through breath itself. In fact, I hold onto the notion of breathing in God with each in-breath. And as I exhale, I acknowledge and gratefully receive and accept and process that which I've brought in through the in-breath, that which God provides. I allow for a perfect supply of that which is needed, breath by breath, breathing in very beautifully and deeply, and letting go, allowing what's been used up to be fully released, breathing in deeply and letting go. And one more time, just breathing in deeply and gently letting go. And as I continue breathing in this manner, in and out, I begin to sense an indwelling presence. I begin to sense a space in which God, Goddess, Source has entered into me, into my awareness, into my breath. I am feeling a deeper union with God above, sacred and divine truth, love eternal, the absolute, the real, and the forever. That is the essence of me in union with my Maker. I now simply sit and accept in stillness this union. I have let God in. I am with God. I am aware of God. Highest truth, love, and light. I am aware. In this inner state of stillness, I feel even more of an influx, a deeper union, an expansion of presence. This presence is both me and beyond me. It is me and. It is me plus. It is me with God. I am reminded that now and whenever I choose, in a moment of stillness, I allow God in. It is in stillness that I can easily allow and give permission to open up and surrender to that which is divine, my Maker, Goddess, Source. I allow in the stillness greater merging and union, a dissolving of boundaries between me and God. Here in this inner state, deeply, deeply within, at one with my inner self, my highest master teacher within, my connection, my union, a divine hotline, if you will, with God. I allow myself to experience that which I'm guided to experience now as a reminder of an activity in which I pursue in my daily habits that allows God in. How can I keep this connection, this union, this inner nourishment, a supply of what is needed, a stability, a grounding, a centered state of being in calm and peace? Perhaps I see myself setting aside time for meditation. Perhaps I see myself retreating into nature, deeply into nature. Perhaps I see myself in glorious and radiant movement or exercise, walking, jogging, dancing, singing. Perhaps I see myself simply living in the now, in a moment of spontaneous joy. Perhaps I even see myself letting God in a moment of social kindness and interaction, holding hands with another, making eye contact at the next stranger I cross paths with. Perhaps it's offering an embrace that allows the receiver to choose to receive my offering of a hug. Social kindness is a beautiful way in which I let God in. Perhaps in this inner state of awareness, in fusion with my Maker, perfectly aware of my highest divine self and all guidance, all divine instruction, perhaps I see a unique activity or a behavior or a state of doing that is right for me at this time and even today, that allows me to experience being with and allowing God into me. May this be a blessing for me and all that I choose to interact with, whether that be people or animals or furry four-legged creatures in the forest or birds in the sky, whatever exists in creation, including nature, forests, streams, and mountains. I see myself living my day in perfect harmony and union with my Maker, the God, Goddess of all, the Goddess of creation herself, the God of all light, truth, and universal eternal law, the one that I am in union with. Heavenly Creator and Source, may all reverence go to you. May my heart be filled with gratitude for knowing your presence within me, knowing, seeing, and witnessing your presence in all of creation, for allowing you in, for receiving your greatest blessings and blessing in each and every moment. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. I simply rest in the silence, in the perfect embrace of my Maker, resting, being, peace with my Maker. It is now that I prepare to go onwards in my journey, taking this inner peace within my heart center, this awareness within my mind, this open surrender in my spiritual nature, and this infusion, this healing infusion in the cells of my body onwards in my day today. I go forth with God, Goddess, Creator, Source, Universe, highest love, highest intelligence, highest power. Whatever I choose to call it, I go forth with God. Let this be so, now and forevermore. I conclude my meditation and I say to you, Creator, thank you for all that you have offered. Thank you. So it is, was, and ever shall be. Amen.
Chris, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. You know, the time spent with you is you ministering to us. And I don't know if you see your work as a ministry, but it is.
Thank you, Ruth. I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, it really is. You had mentioned kindness and breathing God in and sharing God out in social kindnesses. And I think that can't be understated. I think every day, every conversation, we have that opportunity to either help lift somebody up or help tear somebody down. And to see the lifting somebody up as a way of bringing God in is absolutely beautiful. So thank you for that reminder. And as you were going along, I was realizing that breathing God in or bringing God in is not only for me, but it's for others as well.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
really profound today, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, my pleasure. Isn't it amazing that when we realize like bringing God into ourselves is really the highest blessing we can give to anyone else on our path? It's certainly not selfish at all. It's probably the most selfless thing we do,
Right.
because God is all, God is everything. It's not an individual self. So when we bring God in, we become that all, and we become a radiant beacon of what that all offers as truth, as healing, as compassion, as miracles, for whoever is choosing and willing to see it. So the meditation hopefully today is a reminder for all who are listening that in the meditation, if there's that moment where we find God in silence or in breath or in kindnesses or a smile to a stranger, that we can be with God always. We can be with God in the most chaotic waking moments of our everyday busy lives. And I agree with you. I think it's sorely needed at this time. So let's let God in.
Well, and Chris, too, I think a lot of times people think, oh, I'm not really doing anything to change the world. But you are.
For sure.
But you are. Every time you go into prayer, every time you go into meditation, every time you lift your own vibrational frequencies or help to lift somebody else up in love, there is, and I'm getting total goosebumps saying that.
Yeah.
So there is such a giving of love and light, and it's just you being you, but it radiates and it impacts other
Absolutely.
people.
Absolutely. And I think we underestimate the magnitude of that power. It far outweighs somebody with a hidden agenda that might be selfish or driven by the ego or driven by harm or control or manipulation or greed or pain or whatever. It's so much more powerful in magnitude. And we can feel it that moment we feel we've let the divinity of our Creator into us. We become so powerful. We become so whole in that moment. So in those moments, being whole is literally all that we need to become a vessel or a savior or an instrument of divine salvation for others. All is well. Creator is with us. Infinite miracles abound. All that's needed is supplied for us. Whatever divine truth, whatever universal law you can think of, that's how it comes in. So if we can simply be with God, we are an instrument for all that God offers to anything in creation. We are a vessel for that to manifest. And that isn't that what we all want to see? We want to see the manifestation of the glory of our Creator's highest possible plan for us. And we don't want to wait. We want to see it right here as a family on earth. And we want to see that for everybody's benefit. So I wholeheartedly agree. And I think it can't be underestimated just how powerful it is to just spend time with God. And if that is in a deep in breath, if that is in a 5-minute meditation, if that's in a 2-hour retreat into nature, or it's just a gentle smile with a stranger, it is powerful beyond what we probably can measure with science and instruments and things like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Wow. So powerful today, Chris. Chris,
Thank you.
can you take a minute and share with us the work that you are doing with the
Yes.
world right now?
Yeah, for sure. I've founded Rainbow Energy Healing. It's a modality, spiritually based energy healing modality. Rainbow energy is very dynamic. It's easy to work with. Today it was a very gentle kind of fusion of colors just moving into us and just blanketing us to help us get to that place of being in connection with God. But I offer online training courses right now for people to become practitioners of rainbow energy healing, working to invoke the energy and work with clients who are laying on a healing table. This energy is very easy to work with. There are quite a few meditations on Enlightened World Network that I've done where we invoke rainbow energy healing. There'll be more to come, one in October, one in November. So I'm looking forward to that as well for listeners to want to keep an eye out in the future. And I can be reached at rainbowenergyhealing.com. Just if people are drawn to it, if you're guided to it, check it out, and maybe we'll cross paths again soon.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Chris Cuciurean. We so appreciate you and the work you're doing with us and for everybody else across the planet as well. So, friends, thank you for being here at Enlightened World Network. We are here for you. You know, what an interesting time we're all living in, but you're not alone. We're right here. We're walking through it with you. So much love to each and every one of you. Take good care. We'll see you soon. And God bless.